Hey y'all, this is Marla Kay. I'm back again talking about digital currency and digital stuff. I know y'all gonna be sick of me, but I want y'all to understand what's coming down the pipe, what is planned, and I want you all to not be left here during the bad parts of what has already been prophesied. So I need y'all to understand this is for the people who are planning on being here during the tribulation period when things are going to be real, real bad and all the stuff that's prophesied in the Bible. I'm praying that we get to escape this, but I don't know if we are going to have to endure a little bit of Jacob's trouble in order to make it out. And so that's the other reason that I talk about it, because I understand that a lot of people are not necessarily able to see what I see. And so I see things getting real bad quickly. These people have already created this stuff. It's ready to roll out and they're introducing it gradually, but people are not necessarily putting all the pieces together. So I need to put the pieces together so that you understand the significance of this. So let's get into this particular article from Coin Edition. It was published on April 17th, 2023. IMF and DCMA unveil universal uni one money, one world, one religion, one everything, one universal monetary unit to reinforce banking. The UMU launched at IMF Spring Meetings 2023, aiming to bolster monetary sovereignty. Banks can use UMU to securely connect SWIFT codes and accounts to digital wallets for real-time cross-border payments. So you see why I've been talking about the digital ID, because if you have a digital ID and CBDC, it means you're going to have a digital wallet. And so this is going to be connecting to it. UMU features innovative cryptographic technologies, including the staked proof of trust, SPOT, protocol, and AI-powered central banking monetary policy framework. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, and the Digital Currency Monetary Authority, DCMA, announced the launch of the Universal Monetary Unit, UMU, during the IMF Spring Meetings 2023. Also referred to as Unicoin, and we're going to talk about Unicoin in a minute. Unicoin, the central bank digital currency, aims to bolster monetary sovereignty while adhering to the IMF's recent crypto asset policy recommendations. Tobias Adrian, financial counselor at the IMF, emphasized the need for a multilateral platform to improve cross-border transactions, stating that such a platform could transform foreign exchange transactions, risk sharing, and financial contracting. Per the DCMA, the UMU seeks to offer a legally recognized money commodity that can be transacted in any legal tender settlement currency, symbolized by the ANSI character, and you'll see this character. I have to get Watchman Nehemiah to talk about these different symbols. I don't necessarily know. He can look at something and be like, oh, that's so and so and so, and I don't know what it is. But I know it is representative of something. So I'll have to ask him what that symbol means. Just check back in the description, or I may just leave it in the comments. And once I find out myself. The UMU operates like a CBDC, enforcing banking regulations, and protecting the financial integrity of the international banking system. It also enables banks to securely connect SWIFT codes and accounts to a digital wallet, facilitating real-time cross-border payments. The UMU operates using the staked proof of trust protocol, a multi-dimensional distributed ledger technology, and an artificial intelligence powered central banking monetary policy framework. The DCMA introduced UMU as Crypto 2.0, emphasizing its potential for broad adoption in the global economy. So see how they've been planning this stuff for a long time. Daryl Hubbard, the executive director of the DCMA and the chief architect of the UMU, confirmed that UMU aims to provide central banks worldwide with a precise solution that the IMF envisions. The global localization public monetary system architecture of the UMU allows it to operate according to the central banking regulations of each participating jurisdiction. Although IMF has not officially endorsed the UMU, George Walker, a partner at Practice LLP, noted that the organization had not raised objections to its foreign exchange premium rates or its monetary sovereignty approach. Furthermore, the UMU model law legislation, developed in collaboration with several sovereign states, notice they didn't note them, proposes the UMU be enacted as a complementary money commodity for the store of value. It aims to mitigate potential seasonal and systemic local currency depreciation and serve as a payment currency at the time of settlement. So I want to go back. Well, I'm not going to do it here, but I want to talk about Unicoin. Now let me find where. Here it is. So let me show you what Unicoin is. Unicoin is the next generation crypto curated by global business leaders, not by the government, not by governments, by business leaders. So this is what has been adopted by the folks that I just read to you. So check out this table. I'm gonna let you just look at the video. This doesn't play. I don't know if it plays. I don't want to spend too much time, but look at all the celebrity people, rich people. That's the Apple guy, the judge. I don't know who that is. I don't know who those people are. But, you see how they just go and they grab up people that they think that will influence us or can influence us because they're associated with money, because they're associated with brands, because they're famous actors, celebrities, athletes. So I think that's NSYNC or Backstreet Guy dude. I don't know. Some of these people I don't know, but I just find it interesting that this is the representation of this particular venture. So it says Unicoin is the official cryptocurrency of unicorn hunters. Interesting. Unicorn hunters' mission is to democratize access to wealth and change the rules of the game. You're going to change the rules of the game, all right. So that pre-IPO investing is no longer the privilege of a select group, but accessible for all. Anytime they talk about accessible for all, you need to be run away, flee. And democracy for that matter, because as we can see, it don't work. The people that are promoting it are in a nation that's failing, talking about they're going to democratize something. They couldn't even do democracy nationally. We're a republic. We don't have a democracy. So that's how you know it's a scheme. But anywho, unicorn hunters. Unicorn democratizes access to crypto investment opportunities. So they want you to invest in this so they can take your money, because that's what's going to happen. Backed by a portfolio of equity stakes in the companies that are part of Unicorn Hunters, Unicoin is designed to be a more stable alternative for people who want to invest in crypto without the extreme volatility of early coins. I'm sure there's something to this symbol in this coin. Again, I will have to see what let Watchman Nehemiah look at it, because he can just pick out stuff. I'll be looking at this thing all day and be like, I don't see nothing. What you talking about? And he'll be able to say, oh, that's the so and so and so and so. And so I'm going to ask him what this means. I'm sure there's something symbolic about the unicorn and about the way that they've used this. So again, I will put the comment in the video so that you can see it. So the last thing I want to show you about this, well, there are a couple of things. So here it says every person in the world should have access to pre-IPO investment opportunities and knowledge to make wise investment decisions. So again, they're always trying to get you to invest in something. They don't never want you to keep your money. They want to part you with your riches all the time. The current financial system does not provide access for everyone and needs to be democratized. No, it needs to stop being racist. That's why we can't access nothing. We don't have access because the same people that keeps creating this stuff make sure certain people don't have access. And so this coin probably is going to be the same way. It's not going to be for everybody. It's going to still be a Ponzi scheme because that's how these folks roll. The cryptocurrency market is still in its infancy, ripe for innovation. So they want you to put your money in and help develop the beast infrastructure. That's basically what they're telling you. So it says invest in Unicoin to become become a beneficiary of a global fund of equity stakes in emerging growth companies. So it sounds so good. Come help them build the future of the beast infrastructure. The executive team, look at them. Look at them. Look. You know who is not on the team? Us. You know why? Because we know a scam when we see one. Just look at the executive team. General Counsel, Chief Information Officer, Chief Financial Officer, Founder and CEO, Founder, Chairwoman, and President. No Yashrel to be found. You know why? Because hopefully we ain't going to be here for it. I'm just believing that in my spirit. Plus, we know a scam when we see one. Now, this is what I want to talk to you about. Look at the global ambassadors. Every ambassador for this coin is some form of athlete, and they are from different countries, but they're athletes. So look at this. So it says, meet the team of legends coming together to democratize access to wealth by partnering with Unicorn and Unicorn Hunters. So notice they don't have us at the table, as executives. They bring you in as ambassadors and scam artists so you can scam your own people. They got to have a face and a nation at the table so that a representative so they can scam them. So Chris Carter is a former football player. And they did a press release for him. Chris Carter, former NFL pro and Hall of Famer, joins Unicoin as its global ambassador. It was announced in March 2022. I'll put the link to all of these in the description. Not all of these, but to this page, and then you can this is on the home page. Juan Pablo and Sebastian Montoya. They are from Spain. They were announced as ambassadors in July of 2022. Race car champions on the hunt for unicorns. Triple Crown champion Juan Pablo Montoya and rising star Sebastian Montoya joined the Unicorn Hunters show as global brand ambassadors. And these is the Browns. The Browns are the ambassadors, the suckers. And I'm sorry about this little thing down here. I just cannot accept their cookies. I have enough problems in my life. They had more ambassadors. It was at least 2 more. I'm trying to pull them up. Let's see. I can't get them to come up. They had 2 more. It was another football player and somebody else. So let's see. I don't know if it's going to come up. Nope, it's not coming up. But when I looked the other day, they had 2 more ambassadors. And so I just find it interesting that they're going now. Anywho, let me see if they have an ambassadors page up here. About us, portfolio. Let's look at the portfolio. Let's view their companies. Grocery Shop 2, Gene Products, Unicorn Hunters, Miami, Life Sciences, Vast Minds. Just interesting. They want you to invest in these things. All these things are going to be tied to this this beast infrastructure. Life sciences going to be tied to bio engineering, biotechnology, biosciences, where basically it's genetics, modern eugenics. Grocery Shop 2, they're going to control your groceries. Genes, I'm sure they're going to be controlling the medication and so on and so forth. Vast Minds, they're telling you they're going to be in our brains. It's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. And I wanted to look at something else. Organic LEDs. Every time you turn around, the pop-up is coming. Invest. I don't want to invest. No, thank you. These are the cast members, Unicorn Hunters. This is, I guess, a show. And these are the people who are going to be representative of this coin. As you can see, one of the people, former senior advisor to then President Joe Biden, Movela. That's interesting. That person would make that leap. So, you can start seeing the web of all these things that are going on. Unicorn Hunters are launched to implement the objectives of Jobs Act. President Obama signs Jobs Act that will help startups get access to a large pool of potential investors and make it easier for businesses to become publicly traded companies back in 2012. Oh, child, take the wheel. All right. So, anywho, again, that should show you that everybody is in on it. Everybody's so creative, like the little black lady says on her cooking TikTok videos. These people are creative. They have created all sorts of laws and programs so that they can fund themselves with taxpayer money to create these infrastructures that are basically going to ensnare us and make the whole globe slaves. So again, don't think there are any good guys. There are no good guys. Everybody that is in politics, they know what time it is. They're getting their palms greased on both sides to not do what we want. And also notice, nobody's asking us what we want. Nobody's asking us, is this what y'all want? This is how they want it done, yada, yada, yada. Nobody's asking that. And so, this is the other reason why we need to push back as much as possible and refuse to participate, because this is not what we want to do. But our money, our taxpayer money, has been used to fund a lot of these organizations that are participating in these coins and these digital currencies that are getting ready to come online. We just didn't know it at the time. But as you can see, it's a web of deception everywhere, and we're all deceived because we think that we have an advocate in this system. Somebody's fighting for us. Honey, nobody's fighting for you. Ain't nobody fighting for me. Ain't nobody fighting. These folks just going with the flow. Whoever's got the most money, they'll say whatever that person tells them to say, do whatever those people tell them to do, or probably something is going to happen to them. And also, you got to want to play the game anyway, because you wouldn't be there if you didn't know what time it was. And that's what I try to explain to a lot of people, but they again call me conspiracy theorist. So I don't care. I know what I'm talking about. Might take you 2 or 3 years to see, but I see. So I'm warning you. That's my job. All right. Please like this video, share it, subscribe to the channel. Understand that these digital currencies and this banking system and all this stuff it's going to fail. Gotta fail. It's going to be chaotic, because these are the things, or the tools that they're going to use in order to bring order. So if you do international business, this is important. If you travel globally, internationally, and you know how we leave the country and we have to change our dollars, and we are not going to have to do that anymore. But we're also going to be tracked, like overseers, police officers. They're going to be tracking us every step of the way, digitally. So understand that these things are already in place. There's no hiding anything anymore. If you don't know something, it's because you don't want to know. If you don't know the truth, it's because you're not seeking the truth. So we got to continue to look out for all these different things, not to be afraid, but in order to avoid getting the beast mark, because we don't want their mark. We want the mark of the Most High. You want to come out of this world. You want to reject whatever it is offering you. You do not want to participate. If the crowd is going left, you want to go right. If they are taking the wide path, you want to take the narrow path. If they are drinking wine, you should be drinking water. Whatever they're watching, you should be watching something else. If the masses are looking at something, you need to be looking in another direction, because that means that they've been conditioned to look at what they're looking at, and you should be looking someplace else, because that's where the real tea is. So, just continue to do your due diligence, do your research, focus on the fact that you're not going to get this mark. You're not going to participate in this system. You're going to be sealed with the Most High's word. You're going to understand Revelations. You're going to understand Matthew. You're going to understand Daniel. You're going to understand all the prophecies, because you're going to stay in your word. You're going to understand what's coming. You're going to understand who is going to be leading the charge for us to be deceived, and you're not going to be deceived. You can believe in the Most High. You're going to believe he's coming to get us. His son is coming to get us any day now, because if he doesn't, we're going to end up in this system, or we're going to end up persecuted, which we may still end up persecuted. We may end up, having to lose our life, but it's just flesh. If we lose our life now and have eternal life later, it's worth it. You can live now, try to save your life, and lose it in the end. And that's what we don't want to do. And that's what I'm trying to help people avoid. So, I'll be talking about all this stuff a lot over the next couple of weeks, because the closer we get to July, the closer we are to having that noose tightened to where we can no longer breathe. And so we need to understand what's at stake and try to prepare for it, because I don't know when, the Most High is going to send his son for us. And I don't know if we're going to see the beginning phases of these things rolled out, but we have to prepare. He told us to prepare. He told us to watch, but he also told us to prepare. So in order to navigate, y'all need to know. And I'm trying to keep y'all in the know. This is Marley K. Again, please like the video, share, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my backup channels on Odyssey and Rumble in the event that this channel is taken down because they don't like truth tellers. And I'm trying to give y'all the truth. I am out.